Hola amigos, ya saben que yo voy haciendo amigos nuevos por el mundo y de repente en México está Darren Criss. Welcome to Mexico.
Hola, gracias. It's good to be here.
It's your first time in Mexico.
First time in Mexico City.
You have been here like for one day only.
Yeah, I mean, I got in on Thursday, and I didn't think I'd have a whole lot of time, but I've already done so much, so I'm pretty happy. I thought it was going to be a work trip, but I've done a lot of fun stuff.
You were in Coyoacán, right?
Coyoacán, went to see some lucha libre, I went to the pyramids, I went dancing last night. I've had a lot of fun.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What about lucha libre?
It was fucking awesome. It was amazing. I think we shouted some pretty mean things. It's such a fun part of Mexican culture. We had such a great time.
And what about Mexican food?
Mexico City in the past few years has had a real explosion of amazing culinary spots, a lot of really cool restaurants, a lot of spots that I wanted to go to, but they're too hard to get into, so I couldn't get a reservation. You don't need to go there to get good Mexican food.
No.
You can go to any street vendor anywhere. There's incredible food here, so I've been very, very happy.
And the next time you can call us and we will
Yeah,
make
you
the
guys-
reservation
you
for
guys know some
you.
people.
How is your Spanish?
It's awful.
Despacito.
I want to say a little words to you and you can tell me what do you think it is.
Oh, that's so mean.
Desvelado.
Desvelado. I'm kidding. Not that bad. I have no idea what that means.
No?
No idea.
When you can't sleep, the next day you're desvelado.
Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? That's desperado. I'm kidding. Again, joking.
Estrenar.
Estrenar. Estranged? I have no idea. Is it something
No.
like that? No.
It's when you use something for the first time. Estoy estrenando. Chilaquiles.
Oh, chilaquiles. Food. Yeah, of course. Chilaquiles. I'm not. That's easy. I had chilaquiles yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
¿Verdes o rojos?
Ah, rojos.
Y si yo digo Popocatépetl,
Whoa, what?
Popocatépetl.
You watch your mouth, young man.
Well, it's the name of a volcano here.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. I want to talk to you about your music.
When the nights are cold.
You have been doing music for a long time now.
Yes, I have. I mean, on a very small scale, but I've been very lucky because a lot of fans in Mexico, particularly in Mexico City, have been supportive of that music for a long time.
You don't have like a favorite thing to do in music? Like I prefer to do more Broadway stuff.
I like things in combinations. I don't like things as singular bits. I like mixes and mashes of cultures and ideas and things. I'm the son of like a Filipino, Irish, white guy. I like mixes of
You were
different
born
things.
that
I was born
way.
into it, yeah. It's my
Yeah.
calling to try and mix things together.
And about you acting, we all know you about doing this Glee character, right? And your fan base is really young. And then you're doing now a serial killer. How different is to do something for young guys and then this Machiavellic guy?
Great word. The work for me is the same. It's not up to me how people consume my work. I try and put the same amount of passion and I try to humanize whatever character I'm doing, no matter if it's, you know, a young person, a fictional person, a non-fiction person, if they're a good person, a bad person, a happy person, a sad person. It's all the same to me. But to answer your question, it's cool that so many young people gravitated towards Glee, but that was sort of out of my hands, you know?
Yeah.
Just like whoever responds to American Crime Story. But if they responded to it at all, that's such a gift.
I think it's not easy to do this character and go to your home and be you again.
I feel like all of my work, whether it's on stage or anything, it lives and dies on the stage. Everyone's different. Everyone's process is totally different, and that's totally okay. I almost feel guilty that that's the way I look at characters because so many wonderful actors that I love, it really stays with them and it really haunts them.
Here's Johnny.
And I think different things about Blaine or different things about Andrew stayed with me in other ways where it made me more thoughtful and I would think about certain things a different way.
You were working with Ricky Martin and Penelope Cruz and all these Latin actors. They didn't teach you Spanish at all?
No. Well, Edgar and Ricky did, but I don't think I can say any of that on television.
What kind of music do you enjoy to hear in your car?
In my car? I mean, well, nowadays we have all music from all around the world, from all time periods at the touch of a button. That's why I kind of like the radio, because you're not in control. Also, it's not safe to be on your phone while you're driving. So yeah, I like seeing what the universe decides that I should listen to.
You have a top 3 favorite bands or singers?
Yeah. When I was a kid, I think you really try and emulate the singers that you like. So I feel like my voice is me trying to sound like Alex Greenwald from Phantom Planet, who was like my #1 favorite band growing up. Him, Paul McCartney, and Rufus Wainwright, all shaken up in a cocktail.
You have a favorite movie?
Ever?
Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many movies. Well, it's a shout out to a great Mexican filmmaker, Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth and Shape of Water was beautiful. I would do anything to work with Guillermo del Toro. I love him. I've been a long time fan of his.
Yo creo que deberíamos hacer otra entrevista en español cuando regreses.
Sí. I'll get it. I know. I just need to take the time. I'll get there one day.
Darren, thank you very much. It's really nice to meet you.
Likewise. It's really exciting to be here. I'm so thrilled.
Maybe you have to drink a lot of tequila, and that's the way to find your Mexican.
That's great.
Wait.
If that's how you're Mexican, then I am absolutely Mexican.
Ah, ok. Me parece muy correcto. Muchas gracias por estar acá. Tienen que escuchar toda la música del joven y ver todo lo que está haciendo porque es multitalentoso.